Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning legal journalist and co-host of The View. She's also a part, of course, of the ABC family, and she is a dear friend of ours.
That is right. And now she is adding author to her already impressive resume. Here to tell us about her new book titled I Am These Truths, a Memoir of Identity, Justice, and Living Between Worlds is the one and only Sunny Hostin. Sunny, thank you for being with us. Yes, air kisses to you as well. It is not easy. It is not easy writing a memoir. You are exposed. You are vulnerable. You have to go through some painful moments. What was the most difficult thing for you writing this?
Oh, it was really difficult, Amy. You're right. I think the most difficult part of it was writing about motherhood, actually, believe it or not. I talked about and wrote about the fact that I struggled with infertility for many, many years, sort of in silence. Didn't share it with a lot of people, had 5 miscarriages, and then when I finally became pregnant with my son Gabriel, I had a torn placenta and was on bed rest for about 7 months and gained 70 pounds and really fell into a deep depression. And I remember when I narrated the audiobook, I sobbed in the audio booth afterwards, and I realized that, you know, I have a newfound appreciation for people that struggle with depression, because I fell into a really deep depression, and I think because I didn't talk about the experience. And that's why I chose to write about it, even though it was so hard to write about, because we need to talk more about the struggles that women have and the struggles that we're having in our country right now, because we're going through this time of, I think, self-examination. And while not everything that is faced can be changed, we certainly can't, nothing can be changed without facing it. Right?
You know what? I think a lot of us, your friends, your viewers, and now your readers, we know you as Sunny, but that actually isn't your given name. It was a nickname, actually, that you took on when you went into television, and you write about it, and you write about regretting it, perhaps, a little bit, too, as well, because you're talking about living in two worlds. That's a classic example of it.
It is. You know, my real name's Asuncion, and my family still calls me Asuncion, and my friends that I've had since childhood call me Asuncion. My husband calls me Asuncion. But when I was on Court TV with Nancy Grace, who is still a dear friend, Nancy said, you know, can I say something to you? And I was like, yes. And she was having so much difficulty with my given name. She said, you know, you're good at this, but nobody can pronounce it. They can't remember it. You have to do something about it. And I said, well, some people call me Sunny. And just like that, she said, everybody change the Chiron, put Sunny down. And she spelled it for me and everything. I didn't really have a spelling for it. And she said, S-U-N-N-Y. That's perfect. And I kind of just went with it. And I will tell you, my career took off. And I think it's partly because it is a recognizable name. It is a it's a name that's easy to pronounce. And, but I kind of let that, a part of my identity was sort of swept away with that. And my grandmother never really forgave me for it, because I'm named after her sister. You know, it's something I don't think I would do again, but I can't change it now. Everybody knows Sunny.
That's right, and you
are
sunshiny.
Asuncion, right?
I mean, it fits your personality. I'll give you that much too, right? So, Sunny, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing this with us. We want to make sure everybody grabs a copy of Sunny's book, I Am These Truths, a Memoir of Identity, Justice, and Living Between Worlds. It's available wherever books are sold. It's going to help a lot of people, Sunny. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I swear, I missed the first 4 years of emails in our friendship because they kept coming in as Asuncion. It's like, who is this person? Who is this? And kept deleting. But Sunny is just great. She is a dear friend, and it's just so good to have this out here, guys. So please check it out.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.